Wee! Lie down! Lie down! There! I know. Here! Scott! Walk up! Walk up! Here! Lie down! Come by! Come by! No, Dot! Here! Walk up! Walk up! Walk up! Lie down there, not there! There! Come by. There, Dot, walk up! Walk up! Walk up! Good girl, good girl! So Dot gathered them and drove them about halfway, and now Trip and Marcus are finishing it, but we're gonna let them graze the sides on the drive between panels, and we're also letting them get a drink in the pond. So we need to switch off.
Come by. Walk up.
What I love about this farm is that the sheep know where they're gonna go to next time. I'll show you. They're waiting at the gate for us after their drink of water. So it's a good thought. It's a good move. You can't make this up. We're on a site that's still under construction, so we have to deal with construction guys, which isn't a problem. But the foreman just got a call and like rushed over because he thought that the sheep were out. We were driving the sheep up the road with the truck, the collies. It was controlled, like. And I got the call that I had to be over here because all the sheep were out. I'm so glad you guys are here. I said, sheep weren't out. We put them out to drive them up the road, which is still internal to the farm. You just can't make this stuff up. So, Marcus just finished topping off the dog feeder. And, I don't know if you can see it up there. And then, we're gonna go up and get the water, but we have to go get water, so we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with that. So, stay tuned. So, what the girls will do, this is a kind of quick stopover. We're gonna flash graze this section again because we actually grazed this about a month ago. So they're gonna flash graze this as a good stopping point. We probably drove about 800 yards. And then on Wednesday we'll do the longer one. So they're just going to come back and sweep up the rest of the ragweed that they left last time. Come by! Walk up! No, look back! Look back! It's Wednesday. So yesterday we did a lot of running around. I had to take dogs to get their yearly vaccinations at the vet. The collies went over there. And then some other running around. It was a crazy kind of day, but nothing worth like filming in my opinion. I guess I'll learn and start filming more of it. But today, as you saw already, we gathered the sheep and moved them to a different part of the paddock that they're going to be in for the holiday weekend. And in that process, they're also, because we are on a site that is still under active construction, so there's punch list items that are happening. And one of the things they've started doing is draining all the extra basins. So the basins are there in case it does get a good rain to slow the runoff from the site into the community and downstreams and things like that. The benefit prior to them draining them was that we always had a water backup, which was nice because we don't have a well on site because they couldn't get one to go. They've drained all of the ponds, so now we are not as spoiled and we are hauling a lot more water. So what we did is we already have the truck full and ready with its 150 gallons of water, and then right now I'm filling this truck water with 150, and then we'll haul both of those over and hook them up for the animals, just so we know that they've got plenty of water. And I would rather haul more than we need and have lots of excess and just be moving that excess around than them needing water and obviously not having it. On the site right now, the ragweed is really active, so they're enjoying the ragweed. There's some fescue coming up as well. I'm trying to think, there's clover still in the mix. There's a couple different things, but there's lots of green lush grass for them. So they're not really relying on the water as much, but they do obviously when they decide that they need some of the mineral, and obviously they have mineral out, so it's just a bit of a mixed bag. We did hit a bit of a cool period last week, and it felt like fall again. So we had lows in the 50s at night. We had highs in like maybe the 70s. Now we're back at this week where we had 100-degree days. A front is coming in next week, should cool us off a little bit, so we should be looking at highs in the 80s for the girls. So that'll be pretty good. But yeah, so we had to come home and fill these waters. Then we're going to head back over and hook them all up. All right. 300 gallons of water on demand for the sheeps. And what we did is we pushed them all the way up that corner today. So another beautiful day on solar. Go ahead.
We're transferring water from the leg tank to an IBC tote here on site. We don't have many sheep in here, so it doesn't take a lot of water.